Alright, sorry about that. We are back. And New York comes up with it. Here's a blazing shot. Just goes wide. And here they come. Seattle looking to make a play there. And now they're in their offensive zone. But New York will come up with it. And they're going to march it out to neutral ice. Here they come. Into the Seattle zone. Here's a chance. And it goes around the net. Here's a chance. A shot. It was deflected wide. And now it will be marched out. Here they come. Here's a chance. A shot was blocked by a Kraken. And now they march it out again. Here they come. And New York will pick it off. And it was sent back down. And looking. It goes down. Oh my gosh, sorry, I have the hiccups today. Here's a shot. It goes high from the New York shot there. I'm not sure if he saved it or if it just went high. And now a 2-on-2 for the other way. Here comes Seattle. Here's a chance. A shot. Denied. Denied by Rittich. Rittich with a crazy save there. 11:17 left. They're taking a TV timeout. So we'll just talk. Oh man, no one's in the chat. It would be nice for someone to talk to. Alright, we're back underway. There's a shot. Saved by Rich. Again. Oh my gosh, my hiccups are interrupting me. Alright, back underway. New York with possession. And they come up the ice. Knocked down by Seattle, but it goes out of the zone. Wow. A great play there. And Seattle comes in with possession. Here's a chance. Looking. Sorry about that. Colorado and Chicago is now underway as well. Keep tabs on that too. Ten minutes left in the third. Seattle with possession. Drops it back. And now a long pass. Doesn't go the Seattle way. And now New York will take possession. It's a 2-on-2. A shot! And it was gloved down, but it went high, I'm pretty sure. And saucer pass. Went back down and went out of the zone. Now here's a chance for New York. Can't do it there. New York looking for the first goal of the game, but Seattle intercepts the pass. Man. No one's still scoring. 0-0's on the board still. 8 minutes left in the third. Here's a chance for Seattle. Went D-to-D here. Looking to the back. Behind the net. All the way out. Shot. Was blocked, and he kept it in the zone. In the zone still. Seattle. Behind the net. And New York still can't get it out. And a shot. And it goes up. And stoppage of play. We'll be right back. Is what the TV is saying. I'm pretty sure. Yep. They're going to a TV timeout. Alright. Time to chat with y'all. Oh my gosh. Still no one. Excuse me. $7:59 still left in the third period. Apparently it was a hand pass. That's why play stopped. All right, here we go. Face-off is about to be taken. And Seattle will win it. Just outside the blue line. Here they come. Here's the shot. Got blocked. And now New York will go the other way. Here they come. Just dumped it behind the net. And it goes high. Will there be a penalty here for a delay of game? No, there will not. Went up, but didn't look like it was gonna do anything. Yep. Okay. Cool. 7:40 left. Here we go. Face-off is won by New York. Here they go. There's a shot. It was wide and high. And Seattle will get it out again. New York takes possession. Here they come. Here's Lee. Lee dancing in. A shot. He gets tripped up. No penalty will be called. And here's a shot. Broken stick for Seattle. And he'll go to the bench and get a stick. He got it. And Seattle will have possession in their defensive zone. And now here they come. Into the New York territory. And gets it up, passes around the net. And New York can't take the possession. Here, Seattle looking to take a 1-0 lead early. Or not early, like late into the game. Really late into the game. 6 minutes left. 6.5 minutes left. Here comes New York. Here's a chance, but Seattle will break it up. And here's a 2-on-2 again. Another 2-on-2. Walking in. Here's 7. Number 7 for Seattle. Put it to the front. And here's a shot. And no goal. Did not go. It was Gaudreau for 89 for Seattle. Frederick Gaudreau was there. And couldn't bury it. .6:16 left in the game, or at least in regulation time. There we go, and New York will win the next face-off. Here they come. 2-on-1. And dump behind the net. New York with possession in their offensive zone. Here's a shot. It got blocked. And Seattle will come out with it again. But New York can't grab it there. And a little bit of pushing and shoving there. And here they come again. New York across the line. Here they come to the middle. And he couldn't bury it. He sent it wide after losing his edges. Now it's behind the net. Here they come again. New York putting the pressure on. Shot! Goes wide. And Seattle gets it out. Less than 5 to go in this game. At least 5 minutes on the dot right now. Here he comes. A chance in the middle, and Seattle will break it up. Behind the net, New York with possession. 5-on-1 pretty much. Here's a chance. A shot was denied. Actually got blocked, I'm pretty sure. And here comes New York again with possession. Here he is. And it will be lofted out by Seattle. Four minutes left in this game. Here's New York. Here's Lee. Lee all the way back. Number 3. There's a shot. There's a bouncing puck and went wide. And here they go again. Number 20 for Seattle. walking in. Here's a chance for Seattle in front, and the net comes dislodged after a Seattle player tried to deflect it into the net, but he ran into the net instead himself. Alright, we'll be going to a commercial break, as we will stay here. 4:06 left in this game. Flick over the game stats. 26 shots on goal to 17. New York is winning in that spot. 51.2 face-off percentage goes to New York. Still 0-0 on the power play. Haven't had any since I went live. 2-2 in penalty minutes. 18-14 New York leads in hits. 14-20 Seattle leads in block shots. 16-16 tied for giveaways, and 5-4 Seattle leads in takeaways. Got about 10 seconds until next puck drop. Alright, here we go. And New York will win the face-off. Gets it back. Seattle now has the puck. Shot sent wide. And New York will come through with the possession. Here they go. All the way down. 21 for New York. Passes it around the net. Another chance. A slap shot. Denied by Decord. Here's a shot denied by Decord, and he will glove down. A little over 3 minutes still left in this game to go, and we're still tied at 0. Sorry. And New York will win the face-off in their offensive zone around the net, and glove by Decord. 3:13 left. And New York with the chance. Looking in to the front. Got dislodged, but New York still has the possession. Here's a shot, and it goes wide. Set all the way back down. 2.5 to go in the game. We're in regulation, I would say. I probably should say that. And here they come. New York. Looking in. Offside. Sorry. There we go. Face-off upcoming. 28-17 in shots. New York leads in that right now. SOG, if I might add. Shots on goal. Seattle wins the draw. Sent all the way down. Back to British. And now New York comes up with it. Here's a shot. Denied by Decord. Great glove save. 2:13 left in the third. Face-off won by the New York Islanders. Glove down by Decord, but he keeps playing it. He dropped it down and played it with the stick. And now it's sent all the way back down. Beats the icing. And now New York will come back up with it. 1:55 left in the third. Chipped all the way across the ice, and Seattle will come up with it. Here they come now. Here's a chance. All the way around. Here's a chance. It's denied by Rittich. A little less than 90 seconds to go in this game. Now here they come. Seattle across the line. And New York will come back up with it. Sent all the way down. New York beats the icing. Here they come. Here's a chance. Circles the net. New York has a chance. They have possession in their offensive zone. Back down. Here's number 14. To the middle, but he got blocked. Less than a minute to go in the third. Seattle with possession. It was a bad pass there. And icing will be the call. .3 seconds to go. And face-off won by New York. Here's a shot. Denied by Decord. Here they come again. New York. Passes it around. Trying to get it to number 13. But. And will that be a penalty? No. It's sent just wide. 15 seconds left. The New York Islanders are putting on pressure. But Seattle will get it out. 8 seconds left. And here's a chance. And he got tripped up. But no call there. It was sent just wide and we'll head to overtime. Got some discussion between the refs and number 27 for Seattle after he got tripped up with no call. Here we go. Overtime will get underway here very shortly. Will there be a winner in overtime? That's the question. Alright, so here's what's going to happen. We're going to a 3-on-3 sudden death overtime. Since last time Seattle was out, they were in Pittsburgh, and they won in the overtime. And here we go. Overtimes is starting here. We're about to get the draw underway. Brandon Montour, Eberle, and Stevenson are out there for Seattle. Not sure who's out there for the Islanders. Can't tell. And here we go. Let's see who wins the draw. And New York will win the draw here in overtime. Overtime's underway. All the way back in behind the net, behind New York's net. New York has possession. Here they come. 3-on-3 overtime. It's a 2-on-1. Try to get it to the middle, but he can't. And Seattle with possession now. Here they come. Seattle. New York breaks it up. And now they have possession. 4 minutes left in the overtime. Here comes New York. Breaking through. Here's a chance. A great move! But it's sent just wide. He tried the toe drag and he can't get around that. Here's another chance for New York. Putting the pressure on now. In the overtime, here's a chance. A shot is off the post. Here again, he's got it. Looking. New York still with possession. And they will come out of the zone to regroup for a line change. Here they come again now. And they're going to regroup again. There is New York again. Looking to put more pressure on. Here's 21 for New York. Here's a chance. A shot goes wide left. Wide left. 3 minutes to go in this overtime. And now New York pushing again. Here. Around the net. And now Seattle will come up with it. They need to get it out. And they will do so. Here they come. Looking for their first shot in overtime is Seattle. And they will come and regroup for a line change. Seattle, and they pass it up to neutral zone. Here they come. Looking in, here's a chance. A shot goes just wide. And a Seattle Kraken doesn't have their stick, but he's going to do it all alone. Here's a shot off the pad of Rittich. Now New York's coming in. Goes around the net. And intercepted by Seattle. Not a great pass, but New York will break it back up. And now they have possession. Here they come. A little over a minute left in the overtime. And now it's broken up again by Seattle. Here they come now. New York will break it up. Here's a chance. A shot is denied. Rebound is denied again by Decord. Here comes Seattle again. Looking in, lost the puck. Less than 40 seconds to go. No penalty is called after there was a trip behind the net. And now a fake pass. Here's a chance to the middle, and it gone just wide. And he couldn't finish, and there's a penalty coming up. .3 seconds left. There's a slashing call now coming up against Brandon Montour. And now New York will get a power play. This is going to be crazy opportunity for New York here. 18.3 seconds left because they could probably definitely win the draw here back. So, 2-minute power play. That doesn't really matter. So, 18.3 seconds left. Or they'll have 19 seconds. 19 seconds. They reset the clock a little bit. So, 19 seconds left in overtime. So we head to a shootout. Unless we can find a winner here. Brandon Montour to the box. Time of the penalty, 4:42. 2 minutes for slashing. 4-on-3 now. 19 seconds left on the dot. Got some votes here. Will there be a winner in overtime? We gotta know. Here we go. Yeah, New York wins the draw. Here's a shot, and he whiffed. Here they come again. 10 seconds left. Here, a shot is denied by Decord, and it's cleared all the way down. New York, they travel back, and a shot is denied by Decord. We're going to a shootout. So, it's a 1-on-1 against the goalie. Still no scores yet this game. So, we'll have a 1-on-1 against the goaltender. Each team taking turns. We'll see what happens here. Crazy saves by Decord to keep this game alive. All right. Make sure this works. Gotta put that to the front. Here we go. Shootout is about to get underway. Pretty sure Seattle's going first here. Pretty sure the home team decides who goes first, though, but we'll see. Pretty sure Seattle's going to go first, though, because... Yep, Seattle's going first. It'll be number 89. Let's see who that is. Who is 89? Alright, good. It's Frederick Gaudreau. Here comes Gaudreau. He skates down the left wing. First shooter. He's in. He shoots and he scores! And Seattle will take the 1-0 lead in the shootout. Frederick Gaudreau, number 89. All right, let's see who's going next. All right, number 13 skates down. Here he is. He's denied by Decord. Great save there. All right, here comes number 7. Here he walks in. He hits it wide right and high. That was Eberl. I don't know. All right. Here comes the next shooter from New York. Skating in, and he couldn't get the puck off. Decord. Yeah, Decord couldn't. Decord tripped him up pretty much, but couldn't do anything about it. The puck's rolled off his stick. For the win now. Seattle walking in. Here he is. No, it went wide left. See, New York needs to get this to stay alive. Here he comes. Down the right wing. Skating in on goal. He scores! Horvat keeps the game alive. Here we go, round number 4. Here he comes, number 9 for Seattle, down the left wing. Here he is. He denied by Rittich. And now New York can win this by scoring a goal. Here we go. Let's see who it is. Here he comes, number 21 for New York, down the left wing. Here he is. He scores! Game winner in the shootout. And New York will take this one on round 4. And that's the game. Great placement, went top right of the net. Great shot there, great placement. And he wins the game for the Islanders. Paul Mary. 1-0, final in the shootout. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back, hopefully tomorrow. Bye-bye. See you guys. Bye-bye.